Hey there guys, what's up? It's Marina. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my first Q&A. And I've never done a Q&A before, so woo! What I did is I asked you guys on YouTube what questions that you had for me, and I got a lot of feedback. I'm not gonna lie, I got a bunch of questions. And also, I'm a little sick, so my voice is a little bit deeper. Just bear with me. It's like an awkward man voice. So with that said, let's get started with my first Q&A. So the first question is from girlstuff488, and she said, what is your subscriber goal in the future? All-time goal is 10,000. I think 10,000 subscribers would be a cool goal. Goal for this year? I'm hoping to hit like 2,000. Okay, the next question is from BrookieCookie14, and she says, do you have any pets, and if so, what are their names? Yes, I do. I have a dog and then I have 2 cats. My dog, his name is Chloe. Here's a little picture of her. She's pretty adorable. We got her from our local shelter when she was about 3 months old. And then we also have 2 cats, Leah and then Gracie, Gracie is Leah's daughter because she had some kittens. So yeah, those are our pets. Hey, it is Nancy. Advice on girls that are getting bullied. This is definitely a tougher subject. I personally have never been kind of involved in severe bullying. If you're out there and you're getting bullied, one thing that I learned from my human development teacher, she said to our class one time, hurting people hurt people. And that kind of stood out to me. The reason somebody is a bully is because they have been hurt somehow, or somebody in their life has hurt them. And if you're at school getting bullied by someone, first thing, don't give them what they want. What they want is they want some sort of attention. What they want is a reaction. And not giving them a reaction will make them back off eventually. Second, tell an adult or tell somebody that you trust, because telling an adult that you trust, like your counselor or teacher or a parent, they can help you stop this bullying. If there's someone in your life, like a friend or somebody that you can trust, definitely talk to them. Allison Rojo said, would you rather live in New York or California? And definitely, by far, California. I would live there in a heartbeat. My mom actually grew up in California, near LA, and I'm pretty jealous. Brenda Maddox said, do you have any siblings? If so, how many? What are their names and how old are they? Yes, I do have 2 siblings. I have 2 younger brothers, Josh and Carter. Josh is 16 years old and then Carter is 14 years old. Sophie O said, on a scale of 1 to me, how great is R5? Just for you, Sophie, I'm just gonna say 10. Rissa T said, any advice for freshmen? If you're a freshman and you're going into high school, freshman year for me, my goal was to be popular, which sounds so dumb saying out loud. But in my head, I tried so hard. There was like a girl in there that was super popular, or I thought was cool. I tried so hard to be their friend, and it's the dumbest, it was so dumb. You know, what you want to do is you want to try to find friends that just love you for you. That was one big mistake for me, was trying to fit into the people who were popular or cool. As a freshman, I kind of thought I could slack in a lot of my classes, and I did. As a senior now, I noticed how much it changed my grades. So my GPA is a lot lower than I wanted it to be, simply because I just didn't try hard enough. So definitely start early. Start early. Good study habits. XX Starbucks XX said, what state do you live in? I live in the grand state of Indiana. Christina Pelota said, if you had found the love of your life tomorrow and you were already dating someone, would you choose the love of your life that you just met, or would you keep dating the person that you were already dating? P.S. I love you. I love you too. And honestly, okay, if I had met the love of my life tomorrow, I actually would. I think I would stop dating the person I was dating, because it's the love of my life. I can't pass that up. I mean, if he was the love of my life and I just met him, if I knew he was the one, then sorry bud, whoever I was dating, I'd break up with him. Okay, and then Lauren P said, if you could travel anywhere, where would you go? And is your giveaway over / when does it end? If I could go anywhere right now, I would totally go to Europe. I've never gone to Europe. Like, I've gone outside of the country before, but I've never gone to Europe. That would be super cool. I don't know where specifically. And then for my giveaway did end. It ended August 26th. I did choose a winner. The winner was XX_Ariel XX. Gianna Lopez said, if you were given a choice between your hometown and living somewhere else, would you leave your hometown forever or stay in your hometown forever? I do like where I live, and I love that it's a small town, but actually I would move. I mean, California would be my first choice, but I wouldn't necessarily want to raise a family in California. I feel like I don't know, I really like Tennessee and Georgia because I like that it's like a warmer climate. And Jill Marie said, favorite music artist. I don't really have an all-time favorite because mine changes so much, but right now I have been super obsessed with 21 Pilots. I recently downloaded their newest album and I started listening to it and I got my whole family hooked. They love listening to 21 Pilots now. Their music, it's amazing. Tessa Chalmers says, how old are you and what's your favorite food? I am 17 years old. I told people how old I am and a lot of them don't believe me. They're like, no you're not. I'm like, yeah I am. And then what's your favorite food? My favorite food is actually sushi. I'm totally obsessed with seafood. Okay, and then Kiana Nicole said, how did your friends react when you told them about your YouTube? How did you come up with video ideas? And then any advice on how to grow your YouTube channel? For the first one, all my friends thought it was cool. I mean, most of them didn't think too much of it. They were just like, oh, okay, cool beans. And I was like, cool beans. I did have one friend that when I showed her, she was like, what the heck? And she thought it was really weird. But to be honest, most of my friends don't really know about my YouTube channel. It's just something that I keep to myself. I don't really feel the need to tell anybody. It's just something that I like to do. Okay, and then how do you come up with video ideas? Most of the time, I come up with video ideas. It's usually in the middle of the night, or sometimes I'll be just scrolling on Pinterest and I'll find a really good DIY that I want to create, like recreate, and that's always super fun for me. And then any advice on how to grow your YouTube channel? For me, I first started YouTube a little over a year ago, and it took me 6 months to gain 100 subscribers. So mine was slow, like a slow build up. But then the more subscribers I got, the faster I was growing. I feel like the number one thing is consistency, which I haven't really proven to be consistent lately, but I was consistent. I used to be consistent. By consistent, I mean like maybe once a week. I feel like that's a good schedule to keep up with. And then second, editing. You don't need some fancy editor to gain subscribers. I just use iMovie. iMovie comes free to Mac. I haven't bought Final Cut Pro, but I want to. I really want to buy a Final Cut Pro because I've heard so many good things about it. Maria Langford, I'm so sorry if I butchered that. Do you ever have fake friends or teased on, and if so, how did you deal with it? Yeah, I kind of. Sophomore year, I started hanging out with a group of girls that I tried super hard to fit into, and I ended up changing myself to fit in to their little standards felt like they only would want to accept me if I was like them. And so I would watch movies with them that I wouldn't normally want to watch. I would cuss with them, and I don't like to cuss, but I did it to fit into them, and they never really brought me up as a person. They just tore me down, and that was really hard for me. I didn't have any Christian friends at the time, like close Christian friends, so I felt like there were no other options. I was like, bad friends or no friends, and I chose bad friends. And you really want friends that you feel happy around, you want to laugh with. Teased on? Yeah, there were a lot of times where they would make fun of me. I was called a prude, I was called a wuss all the time when I was around them, and it tore me down and it upset me, and it made me feel bad about myself. It made me feel insecure, you know. What kind of friends are they if you feel insecure around them? How did I deal with it? Later on that year, at the end of the year towards summer, I started pulling away from them. So there was a short period of time where I didn't really have any friends, and it was lonely. I felt lonely, and that's kind of when I started my YouTube, was when I didn't really hang out with anybody. But eventually I did find friends, and I found friends that loved me for who I was, you know. I didn't have to act different around them. That was really like uplifting to find closer friends. The last one is from Maya Clark, and she said, pros and cons. Pros and cons about middle school. Middle school was the most awkward time in my life. I was such an awkward person. Here are some pictures. I wore blue eyeliner, green eyeliner, red eyeliner, black eyeliner, sparkly eyeliner all the time. Like, not just like a thin little line, like thick eyeliner. And then I was super big into those huge headbands, like the colorful ones that were like blue, neon green, and pink. And then I was also super big into graphic t-shirts. I don't know if anybody else was in that phase, but I was into a phase where I only wore graphic t-shirts like Aeropostale and Hollister. That's con. All that was just con. Bro, I don't think I have one. I feel like middle school is just cons all around. Like maybe a pro could be I kind of started to figure out what my hobbies were and kind of what I really enjoyed. Alright, so that was my Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you want me to do more Q&As in the future because this was a lot of fun. I'm trying to figure out what kind of fall videos I want to do, so yeah, just let me know what kind of fall videos you want me to do in general. And so yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!